Welcome to another edition of DCWA Full Throttle. I'm your host, the Motor City Madman, and Hollywood Bill Mercer, the owner, the man, presents DCWA Sunday Night Full Throttle. Although it's not Sunday night, this is our special edition, a New Year's Eve edition of DCWA Full Throttle. Hollywood Bill Mercer wanted to give his fans something special. So we're going to have the Rise of the Dojo, where we highlight some of the stars coming out of the DCWA Dojo. And let's get on to our first matchup. And on their way to the ring, from wherever he damn well wants to be, the genetic freak representing the Shooters. And his opponent, from somewhere we don't want to know where, is the madman himself, the Wraith. One half of our Dojo Tag Team Champions making his way to the ring. Weird does not begin to describe him and the other members of the Undead Army. Jerry McDermott has created a force that not many can deal with in the DCWA. In a single match between these two gentlemen. Now these guys have had problems in the last few weeks, as we see the masked warrior accompanying genetic freak to the ring. They've had some exchanges, and I think genetic freak and the rest of the Shooters took exceptions to some of the things that Jerry McDermott was saying, as we see Voodoo King down accompanying his partner to the ring, the other half of the Dojo Tag Team Champions. And welcome to this special New Year's Eve edition of Full Throttle. We can't say it's Sunday Night Full Throttle, but it is Full Throttle, as Hollywood Bill Mercer wanted to share some things with you on this New Year's Eve. And we got some announcements coming up and some things that are happening in the DCWA, as we see these two very unique individuals go at it. As we see Genetic Freak trying to put things away early with a couple punches to the gut and a gut wrench suplex there, but the Wraith right up. Don't know much about the Wraith. I've never seen him with his mask off. I don't think he takes it off. I mean, maybe to shower, but we gotta assume that he showers. Maybe he doesn't shower. We don't know what these guys, the Undead Army, they're undead. We don't know. They might live, they might bury themselves before they go to bed or something. But a clothesline there off the ropes to Wraith. Elbow drop to the chest, which I don't think did much to the huge, humongous genetic freak. Shooters have told me after they decimate, and that's the word they use, decimate the Undead Army, their sights are on the Space Invaders in those DCWA Tag Team Championships. And I asked them would they be interested in taking the Dojo Tag Team Championships away from and a chair being thrown in by his partner, if they were interested in taking away the Dojo Tag Team Championships currently held by their current rival, gut wrench again, current rivals, the Undead Army. They said they have no interest in the Dojo Tag Team Championships, as they see them as inferior titles held by inferior wrestlers. Their words, not mine. and they want Space Invaders once they conquered this mountain. There's fire there, but dodged by Genetic Freak as he has a kind of like a face lock into a brain buster there, stomping the gut. But nice up kick there from the Wrath. Don't let the Wrath fool you. Whoever he is under that hood, he can wrestle. A little nuts, but you know, to be in the undead army, I don't think you got to be sane. Clothesline there, might be all over. But the Wrath has something to say about that. Front face lock, marching him over to his side of the ring. Camel clutch there. But I don't think you're going to make I don't think we've ever seen the Genetic Freak. I could be wrong. I don't think gut wrench again. He's going back to that move. I don't think we've ever seen the Genetic Freak submit. We've seen him pin, but never submit. So I don't know if you're going to get that big behemoth to submit. But if anyone can, it's the Wrath. Is that that suplex there, or that brain buster from that front face lock, showing his strength there, pulling the Wrath out to the center ring, going for a cover. No. Well, we've said this before. Genetic Freak's stamina sometimes gets him in trouble, as we see a front suplex there from the Wrath. Wrath running into the turnbuckle, and don't know what that's for. But he should take advantage. Nice Yakuza kick, kind of a high front kick there. He should really take advantage of the stamina problems that Genetic Freak seems to have in some of his matches. Just missed with a clothesline there. Suplex again, front suplex. Looks like he's trying to keep knocking the air out of the big fella. He's sucking wind to that mouth claw. Shades of Mick Foley. That mouth claw there, trying to cut off the air. Smart move. I guess the Wrath, that clothesline there, and he's signaling for the end. But he's sucking wind too. These two big dudes need to get on the treadmill or something. DDT. Needs to pull him out to the center of the ring and cover him. He might have him. If he covers him and he lacks cover, 1, 2 might be over. No, he kicks out. Genetic Freak is not done, although, clothesline there, he might be done. And he's pulling him. Pulls that sickle out. We see what's happening. We've seen this before. Genetic Freak busted open. No, actually he's not busted open, but he's using that mouth claw again. He has a break too close to the ropes. Mouth claw again. He's very smartly taking the air away from the big fella as he slams him. Might be over. And he's putting him in that submission. Smart move by Masked Warrior. He's probably saying gibberish to the ref because I never heard him talk. But smart move to get his man some time. And I'm just so amazed that after that sickle scrape, that big fella, Genetic Freak, is not busted open, a testament to his toughness. Again, we're at the DCWA. Normally this would be Sunday night Full Throttle, but Hollywood Bill Mercer wanted to give the fans a gift before the new year, and that's a show on New Year's Eve. And so we're coming to you. Whoa, fire! He got him with the fire. That might be it. He channeled the original Sheik. We are in Detroit. I think that's his homage to the original Sheik as he goes to he slips off the ropes. But a knee to the back. He should have capitalized with a cover there after he just blew the fire at him. But that choke slam again might be it. Genetic Freak is done. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, and your winner. 3, and your winner is the Wrath. We got to say that the Undead Army has gone up 1-0 on the shooters. And I'm sure Takayama is going to have an earful to give to me when I interview him about this match later on. So your winner is the Wrath. Making their way to the ring from the land of royalty, Ian Blaine. Leon Blackgrave, Red Dragon, and our DCWA heavyweight champion, Kichiro Akasawa, the Nites. And their opponents. From Fort Knox, Mike Majors, Danny, Richard, and Bobby Wright. If it don't make dollars, then it definitely don't make sense. These are the Money Stars, our current, and we'll get to this later because there's some controversy brewing, our current octet tag team champions. Special challenge match here, as Richard Wright said his guys had been left off the DCWA roster shows for quite a while, and he did not appreciate that. He said, you can't get paid sitting at home. Well, you can if you got a contract, but I guess he's talking about his merchandise or whatever. But made a challenge to the Nites, and actually said, and threw the challenge out there, in which Dwight Schrute accepted and has very, utmost confidence in his guys. Whoever gets the pinfall for the Nites, for the Money Stars at a future date will be able to challenge for the DCWA heavyweight title. Dwight Schrute accepted because he thinks his guys are unbeatable. And if you go to DCWAshow.com, our brand new website, you can hear comments from Dwight Schrute regarding him thinking that Asakawa, the current DCWA heavyweight champion, is totally unbeatable. So Money Stars taking exception to that and challenging. So if they win, they get the pinfall, that one of their guys is going to be able to challenge at a later date for the DCWA Heavyweight Championship, regardless of who may hold that title. Leon Blackgrave, one of the most underrated and talented stars in the DCWA, as we see Mike Majors, and I'm just going to call him Danny Wright, because I get him confused. Danny Wright and Mike Majors with a suplex to the outside on Leon Blackgrave. And we got another set of former DCWA tag team champions in here in the Wright brothers, as well as a former TV champion, Richard Wright, who's in the black on the outside. So all these men are accomplished current Octet tag team champions, and I said I would get into the controversy regarding that. Well, as you know, on our Faction Warfare, we crowned the Faction 8 tag team champions that Bill Mercer wanted to crown. And Money Stars has taken exception to this, said there only needs to be one set of 8-man tag team champions. Question management's decision. If you go to DCWAshow.com, you can see comments from Mike Majors regarding that in our news and events section. And he's pissed. And he's throwing out the challenge, and then Money Stars are throwing out challenges like they throw out money. He's throwing it out left and right, and he said he challenged Fracture, the new Faction 8 tag team champions, to a winner-takes-all showdown to be determined when that's going to happen, if they even accept it. But Mike Majors put it out there. He said, can there only be one set of 8-man tag team champions? He wants to put all the belts on the line against Fracture. So we got to see what management and Fracture's going to say about that. But Mike Majors, I don't know, was uncharacteristically talkative in the past few weeks, and he's pissed, man. And we don't want to look at how huge and tough these guys are. We really don't want to get the Money Stars pissed. We want them to be all about their money, but now they're about money and respect. So I don't know. As we see, we're going to call him Bobby Wright. We see Bobby Wright with a forearm shiver to Ian Blaine. And Big Richard Wright, a former TV champion who would love he would love to have that heavyweight championship around his waist. As we see Red Dragon coming in, a little miscommunication there with Ian Blaine as Ian Blaine tries to drop the elbow when camel clutch is happening. Richard Wright wants the DCWA Danny Wright tagged in, and I think they're going to try to double team Red Dragon here. Red Dragon himself, a former DCWA heavyweight champion. So we got some firepower in this match as we see Red Dragon. They're just exchanging strikes. There should be an interesting matchup with Bobby Wright and Red Dragon. Red Dragon, as we always say, just a spinning crescent kick and knocks Danny Wright out of the ring. As Leon Blackgraves brings a light tube into the match. They're not above either one of these teams to cheat to win. So we got to expect that. Dwight Schrute, conspicuous by his absence at ringside, probably told his men some strategy in the back and just kind of watching things as Ian Blaine comes in. Ian Blaine, a former television champion himself, held the belt for a very short period of time and lost. Doomsday Device, that might be it. Mike Majors. Ian Blaine smartly going to make the tag to Red Dragon. We're seeing a more nice torture rack there. We're seeing a more aggressive streak from Mike Majors. He is totally pissed about this lack of respect, as he said. Let's see him and Red Dragon strike exchange going at it. He got the lesser of that exchange. Red Dragon off the rope. Diving elbow. Tag into Bobby Wright. The Wright triplets in there. Nice forearm there. They are the tag team scene's heating up here because they also have expressed an interest in getting that tag team gold back from our champions, the Space Invaders. So, I'm going to implore management, and I know the fans will too. Maybe we need a tournament to determine who's the number one contender. Let's see who's the best in the tag area to challenge the Space Invaders. We're just coming off our joint shows with Major League Wrestling, as we saw our champions defend their titles. Space Invaders lost to the Von Erichs, then quickly the next week regained the tag team titles from the Von Erichs. Low Key of MLW is our TV champion, but Matt Dalton, I believe, defeated him or defeated others in a battle royal to become our TV champion. So coming off a great show, we've discussed with MLW owner Court Bauer that we would do some more joint shows in the future. He liked what we brought to the table for MLW, so that's going to be on the future. We got a lot of good things coming up for you in 2021. Bill Mercer has promised some changes to some of our graphics and some of our production things and venues, and we got some stuff to announce near the end of the show that he's going to do. But we got some good stuff coming up for you in 2021 from the DCWA. And again, I want to implore you to visit our new website, DCWAshow.com, and check out some things and features that we have there. Some other stuff that we're going to have there as the weeks come on. We're going to get some interviews with our talent and things of that nature, and some announcements. Be sure to visit the news and events section to keep up on the latest happenings in the DCWA. A lot of backstage news will be happening, as that's where we kind of found out that Mike Majors felt slightly, or more than slightly, disrespected by the introduction of those Faction 8 Tag Team Championships. That's the fractured one. So, no comment from Fractured as of yet. As we see Leon Blackgrave. 3D there. Leon Blackgrave and Red Dragon double teaming Danny Wright. Off the ropes, Leon Blackgrave. Nice flying Seguri there. Spin kick. Leon Blackgrave has always promised to show off the Leif Erikson and Thor's hammer to put away his opponents. And I'm told that Leon Blackgrave is in the hunt for a singles championship, and it's not unheard of that dudes in the same faction will have matches together. This is not WWE where the dudes from the same team can't fight if they have singles championships. This is the DCWA where we pride ourselves on competition. So if you're one of the members of a faction and you have a singles championship and your stablemate is in contention, you got to face him. As we see that Samoan driver type move, throwing Leon Blackgrave outside as he's being triple teamed there, or he's holding more of his own power bomb outside, as we see Richard Wright being triple teamed by members of the Nites and the Bulldog off the top rope. Richard Wright fighting his way off. His partners need to come in. So we got a 13 count press slam on Ian Blaine, which is no mean feat. He's a big fella. Danny Wright being set. One of the Wrights set on top. Oh, a flying tombstone. That might be over. Wrong man, Red Dragon tagged in, double team. Richard Wright breaks up that double team. Surprised no one on either one of these teams. Michinoku driver. Why none of on these teams have picked up that light tube and used it. Both of them wouldn't put it past both of them. Frog splash off the top, too close to the ropes though. That might have been it. As we see chaos ensues, the Karate Kid referee doing the best he can to control what's happening. I can't even remember who the legal man is. Been told in my headset by management, which is, when I say management, I'm talking about Bill Mercer. Bill Mercer says that we can expect some clashes for some of these titles at Gold Rush coming up in 2 weeks, I believe. We're going to have DCWA Gold Rush. So Gold Rush 3. Look for that in 2 weeks, and we're going to have some announcements both this week and next week about some of the matches. Almost a 3 count there. It's just the chaos is just happening in the ring. It's just nice capture, suplex there. Wrong man, I think. Okay, now Richard Wright's the legal man. Asakawa in there. Get that Samoan driver. Kind of like a TKO from Shades of Taiokeia there. Richard Wright off the top rope. Diving kick. He's got Asakawa. This would be something if he was able to pin Asakawa. 3, and he's able to pin the DCWA heavyweight champion. Asakawa, and has eliminated him from the match. I'm just told I'm not even sure this was an elimination tag. This has got to be very interesting. I'm going to predict that Richard Wright is going to challenge Asakawa for the DCWA Heavyweight Championship. We see another pin. That might be it for Leon Blackgrave. No, he kicks out. I got to believe that. And based upon that pinfall, there's no way that Asakawa and Dwight Schrute could back out of it. So I think that's been a major upset in this match. The first man eliminated is our DCWA Heavyweight Champion. Things just got a little bit more interesting in the championship landscape of Detroit City Wrestling Alliance. 3 again, the Wrights pinning Leon Blackgrave, and they're up in the man count 4-2. Red Dragon and Ian Blaine has to rally for their team. Otherwise, I mean, we could see some. Whoa, nice Darce choke there, like wow. We could see. I mean, Mike Majors has got to be pretty pleased in getting his respect as we see the stuff. Wow, that's brutal. But I gotta believe the numbers game is just going. Oh, trifecta German suplexes. Brainbuster from Red Dragon, and that's 1. 2, the numbers game is just too hard for the Nites to rally back from. Dwight Schrute's got to be going crazy back in the back. His guys are getting Dragon Sleeper there. Might be it. Red Dragon might give it up. As we see the numbers game, just going to be too much, I believe, for the Nites. Double team there, suplex to the outside. Ian Blaine comes in to try to get his man, but oh, nice spinning power bomb there from Ian Blaine. But that torture rack from Richard Wright just stops any momentum as Red Dragon with a atomic drop on Danny Wright and a drop kick to move. Smart move tag to his partner, the Freshman. These two former tag team champions know a lot about double teaming. Oh! Rainmaker knee there. Ian Blaine just busts him down with a forearm to the back of the neck. Ian Blaine looking for a pinfall here. German suplex. 3 Germans. Bridging into that German. That third one's got to be a pinfall. Are they 2 leg? 1, 2, 3. Oh no, it kicks out. Whips off the ropes. Red Dragon in. I don't even know who's the legal man for the Money Stars. Money Stars are much more brutal. I think they had a talking to from their leader, Mike Majors, as you see all type of moves coming here. And that's over. That's it. Ian Blaine eliminated. We have Red Dragon left with all 4 members of Money Stars, and double team, double suplex there. We can just pretty much is over. Richard Wright with the Dragon Sleeper. Red Dragon trying to hold on, and he does, but as you can see, surrounded by 3 of the Money Stars, and there's nothing the Nites can do about another Dragon Sleeper, this time from a clutch position. Might be all over. Think that's the wrong man, Richard Wright legal. Richard Wright wants to make a statement. I think he's feeling very confident. Oh, Red Dragon trying to counter. I think he's feeling very confident after defeating and eliminating the DCWA heavyweight champion Asakawa. Red Dragon will be a miracle worker. Oh, just a driver to his head, and that may be it. He's going to bring him to the... No, he's trying to make him submit with that Dragon Sleeper, and it's over. Dwight Schrute has to be going crazy in the back. His team, the Nites, were eliminated for the zip. And per the stipulation of this match, the winners are the Money Stars, and they get a right to challenge for that DCWA Heavyweight Championship on a future edition of one of our productions. Wow. And the DCWA Dojo Tag Team Championships on the line, as we have, and I have to warn you, as you can see by the competitors, this match was taped early along, one of our house show matches that was taped, including this broadcast, as the DCWA Dojo's current Dojo Tag Team Champions are private party, Mark Queen and Isaiah Kennedy, and they put their titles on the line against Red Dragon, who we just saw in our previous match. But remember, this is a pre-taped match that we want to include in our Dojo Rising episode this week, as Red Dragon just tossed him out the rope. Red Dragon and Inferno Agony of the Nites trying to go for those DCWA Tag Team Championships. I guess that they don't see them as inferior. As we said earlier, that a lot of this, we got to explain to you, a lot of this was taped previous. So at the time, some of these things are going to make sense to you. But the Voodoo, the Undead Army was Tag Team Champions doing that other match, or we got the graphic wrong. Got to check my records. But the current Tag Team Champions are Private Party, and they are putting their titles on the line in this pre-taped match show from against Red Dragon and Inferno Agony. So don't be confused. Red Dragon just submitted in the previous match, but this is a pre-taped match. So let's get back to it now that I explained that. Inferno Agony, we don't see much of him. Dwight Schrute's secret weapon, because he is a maniac, but in a good way, just a wrestling maniac, not homicidal, but he's a little touched, and Dwight Schrute only brings him out in certain occasions, usually championship matches, or when he needs some added firepower. As we see Mark Queen going against Red Dragon off the ropes. Nice spine buster there, Red Dragon. Knee buster there. Private Party making their presence known in the DCWA, all around the independent scene, even All Elite Wrestling, who I've been told management has been talking, and that's Bill Mercer, has been talking to Tony Khan about us having some joint shows in 2021 with All Elite Wrestling. So we don't know how that negotiation's going, but Bill Mercer seems to be able to do some good negotiating. So we're going to see if we are indeed going to see a DCWA versus All Elite Wrestling show in the near future. We got to hope that we do. Kind of wonder what side Private Party would fall on, since they wrestle for both promotions, but guess that's remain to be seen, as we see Inferno Agony with a snap suplex there. Red Dragon with a knee to Marquinhos' arm. Marquinhos been in there for a long time. He needs to make a tag. Taking a lot of punishment. You see that clothesline there and a knee drop to the back. Smart move. He goes to make a check to Isaiah Kennedy. Off the ropes. Trying for a double team. Not going there. Inferno Agony not having it. Whips Mark Queen off the ropes. But then focuses on Isaiah Kennedy. Smart move. He's in his corner. Tries that front face lock, but it's countered. Got a figure four leg lock coming up. Got to believe it's a little too early for submission. It's broken up by his tag partner. Trying to get some momentum. Private Party is. Red Dragon tagged in. Double team coming up here. I've been told that Red Dragon and Inferno Agony are looking for some tag team gold here too, as they're going after DCWA Dojo Tag Team Championships. But they also want to challenge Space Invaders. Space Invaders got a big target on their back for those tag team championships. Those tag team championships. So I want you to go visit our brand new website, as you can see from the graphic, DCWAshow.com, where you can find out some more things coming up in 2021 and some behind the scenes type of news and things. Just a clubbing forearm to the back by Mark Queen, who's back in there after a tag from his partner Isaiah Kennedy. Whip off the ropes. Sidewalk slam. Trying for that suplex, but counter into a DDT from Inferno Agony. Elbow drop there. Motor City Madman coming to you from DCWA. This is our special show on New Year's. I want to wish you a very happy 2021 coming up. And our special New Year's show, Hollywood Bill Mercer did not want to wait to Sunday to give you another full throttle. He wanted to do it on New Year's to commemorate a great year for him as he took over the promotion in 2020. And I gotta say, I was a little doubtful about him at first, but he has made DCWA, in my opinion, a little bit more exciting with the addition of roster members at DCWA Dojo, which we're going to have some news about later in the broadcast, and some other things. So I got to give it up to Bill Mercer, although some dubious things that he does, and bringing his boy Stuntman Inc. in, who, by the way, won a shot at the tag team championships themselves. But we got to say that Bill Mercer has brought in the from retirement the alpha male Monty Brown. So he's not done all bad things, and he signs the check. So got to give him props for that. He hasn't got rid of me yet, so he must be satisfied with something that we're doing on our broadcast. Very, very impactful. 1, 2 might be over for Inferno Agony. Almost, very close, near fall. Just got a shoulder up in the nick of time. You see all 4 men in the ring. I was sure that, speaking of all 4 men in the ring, I was sure that Karate Kid referee would not have a job once Bill Mercer's took over, but I was wrong. Bill Mercer said he likes his loose style, makes it more exciting, not calling the matches too closely and letting these guys fight, because he knows the fans wants to see fighting. They don't want to see all this other stuff. So he's trying to make it more competitive in the DCWA. We're keeping Bill Mercer out the ring as he wants to get in too, but we don't want our management to be taking over the show like some other companies. He's management. He's not a wrestler. So we don't do that in DCWA, and I think Bill Mercer probably agrees until he doesn't agree. So we got Private Party on the top row, elbow to the back of Red Dragon. Is tag in, double team coming here. Red Dragon broke it up, looking to make a tag to the Inferno Agony there. On the top rope, Marquine elbow drop to the illegal man that's still in the ring, but an elbow drop to the mat. Don't know where that came from. Inferno Agony to the top rope with an elbow drop to the mid back of Marquine himself. Nice kick in. Spinning kick. Enziguri or corkscrew kick. 1, 2. It's over. No. Inferno Agony got that shoulder up again. Inferno Agony not to be taken lightly in the ring. Believe he was a former tag team champion for a very short time as well. Headbutt there. Inferno Agony feeling it with that super hard head. Whip off the ropes. Marquine clothesline. Brings Inferno Agony back up. Whips him off the rope again. What's coming up? Close, another clothesline. Tagging his partner Isaiah Kennedy. This might be it. Whip off the ropes of Inferno Agony, but a torture rack there from Isaiah Kennedy on Inferno Agony. Red Dragon too concerned with Marquine as he reached the corkscrew kick again. Inferno Agony with a front kick. He climbs to the top rope. Elbow drop. Inferno Agony can come back on you in a heartbeat. Another elbow drop that connects. Whip off the ropes. Red Dragon waiting his turn. Clothesline there. Picks up Isaiah Kennedy to be dropped with another clothesline. Running off the ropes, Red Dragon. That fire forearm coming up. That's how he actually won the DCWA championship, with the flying forearm. Trying for a double team again. Private Party is. Backbreaker. Torture rack there. Not going to give it up. Oh, double torture rack. Oh! Red Dragon saves Inferno Agony, and he climbs to the top rope. Frog splash on Marquine for the pinfall. 1. Might be a 2. New champions. No. Kicks out. Kicks out. Torture rack again on Inferno Agony, and a diving elbow on Red Dragon. Backbreaker. Red Dragon up. Power bomb into a sit-out power bomb. Too close to the ropes for a pinfall. These guys exchange strikes here. Who's going to get the better of it? Marquine with the jumping Enziguri, but no. Red Dragon's up with the headbutt, and both men collapse to the floor. Red Dragon needs a tag. He's going to tag Inferno Agony in. Headbutt there. That's got to hurt. Might have new Dojo tag team champions here. No. Oh! Too close. Red Dragon. Might have had him, but too close to the corner. Whip off the ropes from Red Dragon. Clothesline. This is fast and furious action here in the DCWA, as you would expect nothing less. Double team here. Oh, powerbomb. Elbow drop. Red Dragon, I believe, is legal. Yes. Spinning kick to knock Marquine down. Super kick. It's over. No, Marquine back up. Smartly going to make that tag to Isaiah Kennedy. Double team coming here. They return the favor with that double powerbomb. Come on, Marquine going to the top. Elbow drop. Isaiah going to the top. Elbow drop. Love Private Party with those quick succession double team moves. Another elbow drop. Might be off for Red Dragon. No, Red Dragon still got a lot of fight left in him. Running off the ropes. Flying forearm. Tagged Inferno Agony. Gotta believe double teams coming up here. Broken up by Isaiah Kennedy. Oh, Nice kick to the back. Spinning crescent kick to the back. Jumping spinning crescent kick. Inferno Agony with a diving headbutt. Oh, that torture rack backbreaker. That might be it. No, Red Dragon in to break it up. These guys don't. No! And then a pile driver. Whoa, Isaiah Kennedy, it might be over. Off the ropes, what got here? Clothesline. Another pile driver. That's got to be it. He's got to cover him and stop playing to the crowd. Go for the cover. No, roll up. Might be it. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Out of nowhere. Private Party with the roll up on Inferno Agony after another pile driver, and your winner and still Dojo Tag Team Champions. Private Party. It's not looking good for the Nites on DCWA tonight. Remember, fans, as you see us going through our roster, check out our brand new website at DCWAshow.com. That's DCWAshow.com. Go ahead and, show us some love. Go to their website. See what we got coming up in store for you, as we're going to have the DCWA Dojo Championship on the line as D. Williams challenges VS. I do not want to butcher that guy's name, so I'm going to call him VS. As we see D. Williams representing the Predacons going against VS, who is a very underrated wrestler. I think once you see him in action, not taking nothing away from the Predaking himself, D. Williams, but when you see VS in action, you're going to see he's going to surprise you. His look can fool you, but this guy is as tough as nails. Was told that he's done some traditional Indian wrestling in his childhood as his foundation for his training, but he's mixed in some MMA strikes and some high-flying offense. You see that fireman's carry, as well as Greco-Roman style wrestling. So he's the dojo champion for a reason, and he's defended that title several times and kind of dominated his matches. And as we see him lifting D. Williams, put him on that second rope, setting up for something on the outside. Oh, right to the outside. D. Williams right up, though. My goodness, VS. D. Williams countering with a gut buster on the outside. D. Williams, nothing to play with. We can't forget his Taekwondo and Tang Sudo background. So we got to look for those kicks, and as well as his grappling. Read our website, though, as there are rumors. DCWAshow.com. There are rumors. Click on the news and events section. There are rumors and rumblings that there are some problems internally happening in the Predacons, and you get a quote from the Predacons executive agent, Clarence Mason, regarding that. Was we see a figure four leg lock. VS Dojo champion in the no shirt and the black mid-level pants there and the red shoes. This guy is tough as they come. Member of the faction known as Red. I don't know what that stands for, but it's Red. So he's allied himself with some guys from the dojo, and they call themselves Red, and they promise that in 2021, not only the dojo championship will they keep, They will add the heavyweight championship, the tag team championship, the either version of the 8-man tag team championship, and some 6-man tag team championships. They said by the end of 2021 they will have all the gold and be in control of all the championships in the DCWA. So I like these guys' spunk. I really like VS. He does not back down, as you can see here, exchanging kicks with the Tang Sudo master himself. Oh my goodness, he got that stretch there. We gotta believe we've seen the Predacons on a losing streak, as we see shades of Hiroshi Tenzan with that Mongolian chop, and that right into that figure 4. We've seen the Predacons. Oh, submission out of nowhere. We've seen the Predacons on a pretty losing streak, so it's just got to be some truth to those rumors of some internal problems. So you got to go back and regroup when you start losing as much as the Predacons have, especially since they came in so dominant and, of course, targeted the hardcore community. We get a pinfall here. 1, might be a 2, 3. No, D. Williams kicks out. And we gotta pay attention to the Predacons and see what's happening in the future for them. I'm gonna believe those rumblings. We see an axe kick to the back on VS, but he just rolls them through with kind of like a wrenched hammerlock there as a counter sidewalk slam by D. Williams. D. Williams would love to add that Dojo championship to his resume. A former 6-man tag team champion with the Predacons, so he's looking for singles gold, always looking for singles gold. When asked about the comments of the things that Leroy Brown was saying about Ace Blade, D. Williams just smirked and said, told you. 1, 2, new, go! D. Williams with the shoulder up, whipped off the rope by VS. Oh, knee. Stomped to the back. D. Williams just chuckled and said, told you. And that was the only comment he had. So I guess we know what side he falls on in the Ace Blade versus Leroy Brown rivalry. Hardcore committee versus DOA rivalry. Wouldn't be any surprise. But going for that pin again. He's got both arms trapped. It's a very unique pin. And again, D. Williams powering out. And he lifts him up. Gut buster. D. Williams a little tired there. Got to get on it because VS's stamina is great. We've seen him go long the distance in some of his matches. Well, just that flurry of punches there to the gut. D. Williams back with those quick elbow strikes to prevent that waist collar tie up, or I should say that waist lock. Excuse me. Forearms and spinning discus forearm, and then that submission there. We've seen Ace Blade use this submission, and it's kind of putting pressure, and it's it. D. Williams is submitted. The winner and still Dojo champion VS. Told you this guy was exciting to watch, nothing to play with. Don't let his goofy street thug look fool you. This guy is amazing. Title defense, successful title defense by VS on the DCWA special broadcast for New Year's. Thanks to Hollywood Bill Mercer. And be sure to check out our brand new website at DCWA.com. challenge laid out by Leroy Brown of DOA. Will Ace Blade accept his challenge? Find out next week, or Sunday, I should say, on DCWA Full Throttle. I'm the Motor City Madman signing off. Have a wonderful and happy new year, and don't forget to visit us at DCWAshow.com. We will see you in 2021.